Former French President Nicolas Sarkozy is back in court this Monday as his landmark corruption trial continues. The 65-year-old is the first modern head of state in France to go on trial. The former president, Jacques Chirac, was convicted for corruption, but he never stood trial because of health problems. Sarkozy is embroiled in several investigations, the alleged attempt to bribe a judge and another inquiry into campaign finances. He's called the cases against him slanderous. Well, France 24's Charli James is down at the courtroom. She joins us now. And Charli, what's happening in court today?
Hello, Laura. So Nicolas Sarkozy has been present in court every day of this trial, but so far we haven't heard him speak much. Well, that's changing today. He will be questioned in this courtroom right behind me here. That's the first time that's ever happened in modern French history, so that is a big deal. Sarkozy has promised to explain and says that he will answer all questions in the name of truth. Now, unless something very unexpected happens, we can anticipate that Sarkozy will be as defiant as he has been throughout this process. His legal team has spent 6 years trying to keep this case from going to trial, and his current lawyer has said it is a garbage case. Sarkozy himself has said that the allegations here are insulting and that the courts have a vendetta against him. Now, as far as the timing today, Sarkozy's personal lawyer, Thierry Herzog, who is also a co-defendant, he will be finishing his questioning that started last week. He'll be finishing that today, and then it's Sarkozy's turn.
And Charli, this is just one of several cases that Sarkozy is embroiled in, isn't it? Tell us, what kind of penalties is he facing if convicted in either of them?
Right. So this case here, it really comes down to, at the heart of it is a wiretap. Authorities tapped a burner phone that Sarkozy had bought under an alias, Paul Bismuth. And on that phone, he allegedly had conversations with Thierry Herzog about trying to bribe a judge to get information about a different probe that was going on. So in this case specifically, if he or either of his two co-defendants, his personal lawyer or the judge, who is also a co-defendant, if either of them are found guilty, they face up to 10 years in prison or a €1 million fine. So a lot at stake here for Sarkozy. However, if he manages to be cleared in this case, that doesn't mean his legal troubles are far from over at all. He at least has one more case coming up in March. Well, he will be going to trial as well. And there are several other investigations against him right now, including one about him taking illegal campaign contributions from former Libyan dictator Muammar Gaddafi. He is accused of potentially taking millions of illegal campaign contributions from the dictator at that time.
Charli, thank you very much indeed. Charli James there.